having a good time. Tottenham, they have been going through a lot. They've put their chips in the all or nothing basket, and right now it's more on the nothing side. It's only week one, so I'm not trying to be judgmental, but Jose kind of is. He called his players lazy, and they're not having the right state of mind. KG, do you think his style of coaching is outdated right now?
No.
You don't think so?
How he's still a manager at a top club, so obviously his style is still dated. You can't have guys like Roy Hodgson, like all of these old coaches like that are still in the game, like Bielsa, like it's like not really a thing. Like I think that's one of the things that people don't understand. Like it's not can he manage modern day footballers? It's can he manage an organization? And in reality, like that's the question you should be asking, and not whether or not he can manage. These players all have their own brands. They all have their own agendas. Like to manage those agendas, it's impossible for an individual. So you manage the organization. And I think Jose has shown time and time again. Again, it's one game against an Everton side that came well prepared, right? And the world is burning. The world is on fire. You know, and this is what Jose likes. This is what you guys don't understand that.
He likes loss.
Jose likes. Everybody is saying the bridge is burning, the bridge is burning, the bridge is burning. And Jose just points and says, look what they're saying about you guys.
So Jose likes losing, is what you're saying. Jose likes losing. Okay, I get your point, KG.
That's not what I said.
You said that's what he likes. You said this is what he likes.
The fact that we're talking about Tottenham and the fact that we're saying is Tottenham in trouble, is Tottenham, bad? It's like that's Jose feeds off of that shit.
Okay. So here's my thing on the Jose thing. It's a tough time.
Wait a minute. What kind of hotbed is this? Go ahead, I beg. Go ahead, my friend.
It's a brother tag up. Go ahead, Figo.
Okay,
you came late.
Just quick point. I would have been done by now, and it would have been on to you. So this quick point, it's a tough act to follow. Like Jose is coming to a club that was winning. So he came to a Tottenham team a season removed from them going to a Champions League final. So I think his leash is going to be a little bit shorter. And believe it or not, although Tottenham is not Chelsea or Madrid or Inter, the job is a tough one in the sense that Tottenham was on an upward trend, okay, after he came in. So, those guys aren't trying to, in my opinion, when you're on an upward trend, you maybe want to bring in a man manager, and they brought in somebody that's not actually as player friendly, as an Ancelotti. So although Ancelotti has been managing longer or as long as Jose, he has historically been a man manager. See what I'm saying? So his style in that aspect is not outdated. With these millennials and Gen X kids coming up, those guys need somebody to put their arm around them. Go ahead, Nahom. I apologize.
So Nahom, what Figo, it sounds like he's saying Tottenham was on an upward trend, but right now they're playing boring football. They're playing counteracting. They're playing Jose Mourinho football. They have no ideas going forward. That's the part that I'm trying to get out of you guys. Like, is this what we need now as a Tottenham team? What are they missing?
I think this is the thing about Jose. You know what you're getting with Jose, whether it's a style of game, a style of play, his the way he deals with players, so on and so forth. The biggest thing with Jose is he came to Tottenham. There's a reason why Pochettino was checked out, because it was these players were reaching their prime. They were 26, they were 27, and nothing happened. They banked everything on that Champions League, and they're still, I think, rebounding from that Champions League. So I wouldn't necessarily blame Jose for the last season. And this season's only been one game because it was a big tide to turn. I think what will change the game because Jose, he didn't really have the tools that he needed. If that guy gets Gareth Bale, my friend, it's going to be different. I tell you, because they already signed. Look, let's hear me out. they had an issue at right back. Serge Aurier probably cost them 20 points that season. Easy, with penalties and rubbish, right? So they signed Doherty from Wolves. Solid right back. You know what I'm saying? They have a proper center back in Sanchez and Underwalden, whatever his name is, right? They have Davis at left back. If you put Bale on one of the wings, now you have an outlet, right? Jose needs an outlet. You know what I'm saying? So if you have Gareth Bale on one side and Lucas Moura on one side, and Kane up top and Son right behind him, or either or, it's tough, and it fits his style of football.
So hold on,
attack football.
Okay.
And so we'll be naive to say that it won't work. And I don't like Jose as a manager currently. I think he's dangerous, but I'm not a fool. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think it's unfair to say things are on the up and up when they were losing they lost 75% of their games when Porsche left. You know
okay. So KG, let me ask you this. Yes, it is rumored that Mourinho they're supposed to be getting Bale. I think he's going to be flying in on Friday. He's a player that has his CV is all the way up there. When he was in Real Madrid, I think he scored over 100 goals. He had 4 Champions League titles so far. But my question to you, KG, is he the player that they need right now? He is hard-headed. We know that he's hard-headed. He has his antics. Wales Golf Madrid. He has been caught sleeping on the bench. Jose Mourinho is also a hard-headed coach. So we have 2 hard-headed players, 2 hard-headed personalities that are going to be going together. KG, do you consider that as a disaster?
It sounds like
Kevin Grant. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Kevin Grant, not Nahum.
I said it sounds like somebody in their freshman year. Anybody can make their guess. He has a beard.
So Gareth Bale he's going back home. So to say that he's going to go back to Tottenham and, act up, I don't think that's realistic. I think that you only go home if you know that you're going to go home and you're going to go and play. I think he sees an opportunity. He sees, he says, and he's reiterated that he still wants to play, but he's not going to give up his money to go and play. There's not really much left for him to achieve in the game if you really look at it from like a playing perspective. He's basically done it all. So I think for him, this is a unique opportunity going to Euros next year to basically go out with a bang. Him and Jose get along well, and regardless of what he's done at Madrid, Jose was the one who first put the wheels in motion to bring him to Madrid. So I think Jose has his guys, right, and Bale is one of Jose's guys. So when bringing him in, he's going to conform to. He knows exactly. He's not a dumb professional. He's been around the game. He knows what he's getting with Jose. So he's choosing to go back. And so again, like Nahum says, like I'd be a fool to think that it's not going to work because Bale knows exactly where he's going and Jose knows exactly what he's getting. And if Bale at his best right now is still a top 10 player in the world, easy.
KG, you guys are lucky that my job is to steer the conversation and not cause trouble. So Figo, I'm just gonna let you add what you need to add up there, and then we can move on because we still haven't. Go ahead, Figo.
Although you're the host, man, cause trouble, man. Enjoy yourself, host.
United missed out on.
Hey, no, we haven't lost a single game. We haven't lost a game all season. So right.
Had the worst transfer out of everyone, but go ahead.
No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that right now. Go ahead, Figo.
I mean, I don't know when the last time I've seen Bale have a 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10 performance. I don't know if you guys think that he's just going to wake up and become a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 guy again. I don't know.
The last game he played started at Madrid, he had, I think, a brace, something like that. Go ahead.
Everybody at Barcelona and Real Madrid that play in attacking positions have braces in that league. So you can't really judge it off of that.
So where should he go play? Should he go play for
Suarez still scores braces and they're looking to get rid of him. So why don't we go after Luis Suarez? So I don't know the last time I've seen Bale have a 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10 performance. Also, Gareth Bale has been historically injured You're coming to a league where you're playing more games, and the league is documented to be faster paced and more brutal than La Liga. So although he's played in the league before, that was Gareth Bale in his young teens and the young 20s. Now he's coming out as a 30-year-old man from Real Madrid, and he has to go back to the brutal Premier League. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see how this 30-year-old. This is not us leaving Shepherd and going to play over 30s. It's not over 30 league. He's coming back to the Premier League, bro. And it is not gonna just be an easy adjustment because his name is Gareth Bale. That's not how these things work.
So what about 31-year-old Willian? So
right. Right. So I was about to say there's been a lot of players that are over 30 that has handled themselves in the league. So let's see how there's only time will tell at this point. But just
make a comment.
Go ahead, Naum.
Well, Hazard left the Premiership and started getting injured in Spain. We gotta stop. I think we give too much respect to England, man. Like recently, Dele Alli apparently was rumored to go to Real Madrid. Dele Alli is not good enough to play Real Madrid. Not even close.
No.
Zidane rejected that offer. There's too much credit. A guy like Bale, he's not gonna play like he played when he was a left back at Tottenham at 23 years old. He's a professional. He knows how to protect his body. He's gonna play a certain way. You're not expecting Bale to go back and forth. So I think, yes, I agree with Ryan. He does have injury issues, but the question remains: does he make Tottenham better? Absolutely. Tottenham don't have. When Kane was out for 4 months, they literally were depending on Son and Lucas Moura to do anything. They had nobody else attacking. Everybody stayed except those two. So now you have an extra option. Right. I don't understand how that can be an issue.
So, Bale left the Premier League as a Player of the Year.
Right. So basically, what happens is Tottenham needed better players, and Tottenham got a better player. That's what it boils down to.